Metamorphism means to change form, or is the process that leads to changes in mineral content, texture, and chemical composition. Paul Buchanan, my geology teacher at Kilgore College, states that metamorphism begins when the temperature exceeds 200 degrees Celsius, and it ends when melting begins. There are many kinds of metamorphism that I will go over with you, which are contact metamorphism, hydrothermal, burial, subduction zone, regional, fault zone, impact. Although we will not go into great detail about these today, you can do further research on your own. The parent rock is the rock from which metamorphism occurs. According to the book Insights, a Laboratory Manual, metamorphism may begin as either igneous, sedimentary, or other metamorphic rocks. The minerals in the parent rock determine how much metamorphism will occur. Each rock goes through metamorphism due to three agents, which are increased temperature, increased pressure, and chemically active fluids. All three of these agents work together, but vary greatly in the contribution to the rocks due to the environment. According to the book Essentials of Geology, heat is the most important factor. It promotes chemical reactions that result in recrystallization of minerals and forms new minerals. When the rocks reach a certain temperature, one or more of the minerals become unstable. The atoms must rearrange themselves to be more stable in their new environment and higher temperatures. This reaction creates new minerals. When the temperature is below 200 degrees, the reaction rates are very slow. But as the temperature rises, the reaction rates increase exponentially. Pressure is similar to temperature, that the farther you go inside Earth, the more it increases. There are three different kinds of pressure that can cause stress on the rocks. Stress is the pressure applied in a specific direction on the rocks. The first kind of pressure is confining pressure. It is stress that is applied equally in all directions. This kind of stress causes the spaces between the mineral grains to tighten, producing a more compact rock that has greater density. The second kind of stress is differential stress. This is stress that is applied unequally in all directions. These rocks are shortened in the direction of the greatest stress and elongated in the direction perpendicular. Sometimes these rocks become folded or flattened. The last kind of stress is shear stress. This is the grinding of one rock against another. This pulverizes the minerals, forming a mineral called myelinite. Many minerals are hydrated, meaning they have water in their crystalline structure. The elevated temperatures and pressure can cause dehydration on the minerals, which in turn promotes recrystallization. The hot fluids enhance recrystallization by dissolving and transporting ions from one site in the crystal structure to another. The hotter the environment, the more reactive the fluids become. Sometimes very hot, mineral-rich fluids come into contact with rocks that greatly differ in composition, causing an exchange of ions, and the chemical composition of rock changes. When the substantial chemical change accompanies metamorphism, the process is now called metasomatism. Metamorphism is always occurring around us. We cannot see the process by just looking at rocks. Metamorphism occurs very slowly and over many millions of years. Although we looked at all three agents separately, each agent works simultaneously with one another. The increased temperature, increased pressure, and chemically active fluids cause metamorphism to occur in rocks.